We got it. OG Season 5. And I'm really excited to look at this stuff. You can already see why. But anyways, Fortnite Chapter 1 Season 5 OG's Pass here. The first skin is Redline Racer. Alright. And Redline Wrecker. Alright. Red Lines. A loading screen we don't care about. Red Lines Revenge. Oh, I see that right there. I see how it's reactive. Okay. The Redline Scout Glider, which is just a reskin of a glider we've seen before. Back bling, I don't know. Mounted muffler. The bike to go emote. And then it's edit style for this stuff. Not bad. Afterburn Racer, okay. I do have to wonder why they chose Redline to be a reskin that they chose for this. But anyways, if y'all are going to be buying the OG pass if you haven't already, be sure to be using code RAGEQUIT. Redline. I do have the original Fortnite Chapter 1 Season 5 Battle Pass. I will actually compare these guys a little bit later. But Redline so far, the remaster's done pretty well. Looking at the wrap right there. Trying to pay attention. I see that right there. So that little thing right there, that is dependent on like, how much it is in your magazine. Shoot all the way. Goes all the way up. Reload. Pretty neat little detail. You always gotta like that. I do have to wonder this though, because I saw Fortnite actually bring this up, how a lot of this stuff is just kind of a reskin. Like the glider right here, firstly the contrail. Ooh, that's really cool. Glider right here. Oh, did I? I don't think this is the right edit style. Hold on, I'll have to make sure of this stuff really quickly. This will be quick, people. All right, there we go. But first of all, let me actually look at the contrail again, actually. Right here. Nothing, and then down, and then it kind of moves, and the wheels kind of move a little bit faster. Alright. That's always neat. Anyways, let's look at the glider for real this time. Redline Scout. And I believe this is a reskin of a glider we've seen before. And I'm curious about why is Epic doing that. I saw Fortnite bringing this up. A possibility that it could be is that we have so many cosmetics in the game that Epic might have just forgotten about some of this stuff. They could just be getting lazy and are just hoping that we don't notice. What do you guys think, though? They did this recently with like the Tornado Spin and the Skate-Nado Spin emotes. They did this with Juby Slide and Side Shuffle. Or Slide or whatever that emote was called. And with the Visitor set from Fortnite OG Season 4. Now let me look at the pickaxe now. Pretty okay sound. Nothing really special. Then again, it is just Redline. She's not like super powered or anything like that. But Drift set might look a little bit better. But I think she's fine so far. Now that her emote bike to go. Not moving. Moving. So she can just become her own manual bike like this. Pretty neat. I'm a bike. This is actually a really cool emote so far. Alright, see how for backbling. Using this skin a little bit more, it does make me appreciate the original Redline. Not to say that this one is bad, of course, but I just don't use that skin very much. I should probably use some of this older stuff more. I'm mostly using collabs though. That's what I mostly use. What do you guys mostly use? Let me know in the comments. This emote is amazing, by the way. I love it. Going on to the next style, we got the Afterburn Racer style. She's got it for the back bling, her pickaxe, her glider, the contrail and wrap not so much, but it's whatever. This style, I think I like the original one because it's of course reminiscent of the original one, but of the original skin, her base style. But this one is still good. Redline Scout, a black trail, and a red little smoky looking one also. Alright. Let me try that one more time. This glider does seem pretty cool, but again, as far as I'm concerned, it's a reskin, but I could be remembering the gliders wrong, though. Who knows? Another pickaxe, just to look at it real quickly. Still kind of a snooze fest, but all the colors are just inverted, really. Nothing really that special. Has the bike's color changed because I'm this style? Doesn't seem like it. At least I don't think the colors have changed. It's like it. But anyways, they take off her back bling. Yeah, Redline Racer. I do, even though she doesn't really have much of the effects on her cosmetics, I do think that this one is a lot better than the original one, but the original one still holds a special place in my heart. But that's just me. Next up is Tide Strider, based off of the skin Sun Strider from the original Chapter 1 Season 5 Battle Pass. We got the Sea Bobber pickaxe. I think it's the same swing as that one Daigo pickaxe from last season. The Tidal Floaty, Floaty Faller, Lifeboard. Finally, another surfboard that isn't just like a locked behind, free rewards and stuff. Little sun right there. I just want to see this. The Rescue Run emote. So many people love this emote and are memeing this right now. Alright, then it's got an edge style right here. Sea Sentry, Riptide Floaty, Riptide Strider. Okay. Not bad so far. I saw somebody point this out, that they're happy about the fact that, like, that the way they're doing some girl skins nowadays is they're giving them more realistic bodies rather than giving, like, a fictional one where they just got, like, the big honkers and behind it stuff. I don't know why, I just wanted to point that out. I just remembered that is all. What do you guys think, though? Let's get some gameplay. My girl here so far looks way better than the original Sun Strider. I think that original skin is cool, but this one blows it out the water. Alright, now the rescue board, or the contrail actually, looks like this. Has that little trail thing whenever you actually kind of like, whenever you kind of like, go down. It's gonna go up here like this. Go down. Then kind of, alright, then kind of flips over, okay. Alright, that's pretty neat. No, yeah, alright, so that's kind of flipping upwards, then flips like down, just like that. Okay, but now the glider. Alright. Forward, backwards, left, right. I know people are gonna call this glider lazy because we already have a glider exactly like this, but it was like a summer reward. But I think it's a good thing that we have a new version of it, just so that way, people who didn't get it before can now get it. Alright, now her emote. We all want to see it. Where is it? Rescue Run. Not moving. See some of the water kind of splashing right there on her, where she's running. See the effects on her. Got some sweat right there. Now moving. I'm coming to save ya. C mode is amazing. Let me actually look at this at night. Come on. Look at it at night. There we go. Can I see the effects a little bit better? See some of the water particles and sparkles and stuff a little bit more? Alright. If you want to play it, let this entire song kind of play out a little bit. See how far it goes. C mode is so slow, but that's the fun of it, of course. Coming to save you. Good music. Finger resets right there. Yeah, that's got some good music right there. That's actually not bad. Alright, now the pickaxe I'm really interested in. Equip on equip. Ooh. It sounds exactly like what I'd expect, but it's got more effects on it. Why can't we get some like this for Redline? I have no idea, but so far, pretty good. Get a little bit of a water trail, water impact with some blue. That is amazing. That pickaxe is so well done right now. The swing, trail, impact, all of it. I love this so far. And if you actually can't still go closely, my girl has glasses on right now. That's gonna be important for a little later, because now she has no back bling and no glasses technically. You see them right there? You can kind of see your eyes a little bit when I was reloading. Not really much of a difference, but if you guys prefer glasses or no glasses, that's always an option. You always gotta appreciate that. Thank you, Epic. Now we're moving on to the other edit style, Riptide Strider, where she's got a little bit more of a green top and black shorts. You can have the glasses on. This is what the glasses on look like on this style. Have the glasses up on this style, which I'll show a little bit later. Here's what the glasses look like on this style. Alright. Her backbling has the edit style. Pickaxe. Glider, which I also do want to show off how it's basically just this glider. See? Same animation and everything. Alright. But anyways. I did all my stuff changing game, by the way. No, it did not. I hate when this happens. But anyways, so this style of my girl here, I think I like the original one better, but this one is still really well done, and I can definitely see this being a sweat skin. Let's be honest here. We all know the sweats are gonna love this one. They've been waiting for this one for so long. Water, alright, do its thing. Forward, backwards, left, right. The glider's water sound effects are a little loud in my headset right here. Alright, but the pickaxe I really want to look at again. Seems to like the effects seem to be just the exact same, just the handle and shark is different, which is fine. And they're really special right there. But my girl here, still really well done. If I actually change her edit style and also take off her back bling, whoops. Look, yeah, do this right here. Here she's without the glasses. She don't need glasses. She looks great without them. Oh, yeah, the glasses are still on her face. Why are they still on her face? I have no idea. You guys just saw me change them. You quite literally just saw me change them, and yet they're still on her face. But anyways, without any glasses, she looks great without them. Why does she need glasses? But anyways, this one, definitely one of the better skins in the OG pass. Oh, they're all great if you ask me. But now onto the one I'm more excited about. And here he is, Rift Reaver Drift. We got a Drift reskin. And as the CEO of Drift himself, I must say, I do approve, but I do have my criticisms. But I'll get to that. We got the emote Rift Break. Oh, he's got moves. Alright, the Fox Clan leader Wrap. The Rift Reaver's Edge. Need effects. Fox Drifter. This is just a reskin of another glider. I forgot the name of the skin though. Trickster's Shield. Fox's Rift. Then Rift Reaver Drift himself. Rift Shadow's Edge. Shadow Trickster's Shield. Shadow Fox Drifter. And Rift Shadow Drift. Kind of basing it off of, I guess, Catalyst, I guess? But then again, we don't have any Catalyst reskins. We should probably get those. I'm not sure why we don't. Let's get on to the gameplay, though. I am so happy that they chose Drift for this. I've been waiting for my dude here. And the wrap is reactive. The eyes kind of like glow whenever you shoot. Then it just goes away slowly. Alright, let's look at it on a larger scale. See that glow? See a little bit of Rift Lightning right there. If I actually run out this entire thing, does anything happen? Doesn't look like it. Regardless. Now the glider I'm really interested in, even though it's just a reskin, which, why'd you have to reskin something? I don't know, Epic, but... Alright, the contrail. Alright, Fox Drifter. Why is it purple? Why is it purple? Epic. Why'd you do me like this? Wanna tell me, Epic? Let me just make sure. Alright. I didn't even use the cosmetics yet, and it's just choosing the second style for me. I hate when that happens. Alright, contrail again. Looks really cool. Then this one right here. Actually, FX looks pretty alright. I'll have to look at it at night also. Come on. Alright. Forward. It's a Rift Lightning coming right behind it right there. Backwards. Still some Rift Lightning in the little bit of trail left. Right. Okay. Now to look at this at night. Got a bit of a glow right there. They're all glowing. That is very vibrant. And I love the effects on this thing. I still like the original Drift a little bit more, but this one is still great. And I'm probably going to use them a little more. Alright, now the pickaxe equip on equip. The sounds sound really good. Charges up. Energy surging. I don't know if that's the pickaxe sound I would have used for this. Effects looks really good though, very bright. But the sound is a little I do hear a bit of some energy sounds while hitting my bot there, which is fine. Alright, now to check out his emote here. The, where is it? Rift Break. My man's got the moves. He's got moves. I like that. My man's got moves. I probably won't use the backbling with him. Maybe I will, or maybe I'll just alternate, but... Seems really cool so far. I like the logo, of course. I kind of feel weird about the little cloak that he's wearing. How like the little pant parts right there are kind of separate, and they're just kind of flying separately. I don't know how to feel about that. That kind of feels weird to me. But I still love my dude so far. He's awesome. Look at this man. He is beautiful. I think it's also worth noting that he does have this edit style right here. The coat off. I'll just kind of show that off right here real quickly. Why isn't it showing? I didn't want to equip. You really gonna do me like this? But anyways, here's the edit style right here. Blonde Drift with the Kitsune mask, which, although the edit style is cool, I don't want the mask on my dude's face. I don't know why they did that. Tell me, Epic, why'd you do it like this? But, he's still cool regardless. Looked at this style, looked at this. Now we're looking at the Rift Shadow Drift. Yeah, here he is right here. He's got the purple going on. Here's what he looks like without the coat. We'll look at that a little bit more in detail later, but, this back bling right here, if I can find it. It is this right here. The Shadow Trickster Shield. The pickaxe has the same edge style. The glider. I don't think the Control has it or anything like that. It does not. Why? I have no idea, but I'm still keeping it on anyways. I'm curious if the, okay, I'm curious if the emote's color is gonna change if I have this edit style equipped. It probably won't. It likely will not. But, let's actually check that out right now. Rift Break. Still seems pink. Come on, Epic. You can put in a little bit more effort into that. But anyways, this drift right here is, of course, reminiscent of, Catalyst. Which I still see so many people asking for a reskin of her to this day. Is Epic ever going to give us a Catalyst reskin? They probably will. But a lot more people like the Helmet Drift to drift. So he just keeps getting all the reskins again and again and again and again and again. Hold on. What if I actually try Catalyst Wrap here? I'm actually going to try that right here. Just for the fun of it. If I can find it. Yep. That looks great. I should be using this wrap right now for this style. But anyways, also, do I see effects on, like, a purple, like, underneath the coat? I kind of do. Alright. The pickaxe, equip, unequip. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Sorry, bot. Yeah, it's still just, it's kind of the same as the other style, but just purple, but I still like the color purple. Got a bit of a glow right there. That's always really good. Gotta respect it. But anyways, let me actually change his style right here. Or take off the back bling. Let me actually do this. This is what he looks like on the back right there, but I will change the style to the coat off. And his hair seems to be the exact same color as the Catalyst's hair. How interesting. Still looks cool regardless. I do like this style better than like the base one. Because it's reminiscent of the drip that I use, but the Kitsune mask on my dude's face, I wish I could take that off. But, I'm still happy with what we have regardless. Here, my dudes in Lego, we got Rift Reaver Drift. He's got the mask on, because of course he does. Epic seems to like this style more than the drift that I use. Give us selectable head styles in Lego, please, Epic. Besides just, just the non-detailed styles and detailed styles. Redline Racer. Got the tattoos on her and everything. A really detailed looking helmet. Okay. Then, Tide Strider. He's got the glasses on and stuff. Neat hair. Okay, she's got the whistle and everything. Alright. Now, to compare these guys, at least, we're looking at Redline first. Alright. She's got the boring helmet, but the helmet's still cool in Lego. Tattoos on her body and stuff. And this one has a lot more going on with it. Much more detailed helmet. More remastered and stuff. Then Sunstrider, similar hair, but a little bit at least this Lego piece looks a little longer. Fully covered up on her body. It says Lifeguard right there, Rescue alright on her side. Then Tide Strider. Alright. Then the Helmet Drift Drift. It's just got mostly pink rather than white. Then we got this one right here. Except I'm pretty sure this style, yeah, he technically has on the jacket, which I do not like, but still cool regardless. Now, looking at all these dudes do the emotes, just the OG pass skins. That looks awesome. A Lego version of this. Alright, then there's this. So far, I'm really satisfied with these skins. As somebody who played the original Season 5, these guys were done really well. Drift, I would have liked that little edit style where he just didn't have on the Kitsune mask. I see a lot of other people online kind of agreeing with me on that also. I'm sure I'll probably see it in the comments too if anybody decides to comment about this. Then Reaver Drift here doing the Lego emotes. The bike to go is great. Gotta love these traversal emotes. Is this like a dance emote? No, it's not. Just had to check. This one is though. Oh, why is it doing that? Okay. Get in with those moves. Ooh. Now to look at these guys a little bit more in detail, like comparing them in Battle Royale rather than just in Lego. Compare my girl here. You can actually see a bit of hair kind of sticking out right there. Got the little thing tied around her right there. This one, a lot more remastered. Then Sunstrider, her hair's just kind of on her side right there. He's got the little pouch right there. Also, does this one have a little pouch right there? Yeah, she kind of does. All right. Does her hair look? Her hair looks like a brighter blonde. Didn't notice that before. Then the Drift to Drift right here. I'm gonna use this style to kind of compare to the other one. I still like this one better. Rift Reaver Drift. Comparing him right here. Now I compare this one to my style. This one, still the best one, in my opinion. But this right here is still a close second. I'll give it that much. Is this the same color? Blonde hair? It looks like a different color. But it could just be the lighting. But that's the entire OG pass. What do you guys think of this stuff? I think all of this was done super well, and I'm excited for the next one. If y'all are going to be buying any of this, if you haven't already, be sure to be using code RageQuitGuide. And I'll see y'all around.